Good morning, Orcas. Today is Monday, October 9th, 2023. I'm Greta.
And I'm Natalie, and today we're talking about Indigenous Peoples Day.
But first, here's Jersey with today's lunch menu.
Today's lunch is a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato basil soup. If you don't want that, you can have a brunch kit. Make sure to grab a milk and fruit. Now back to Greta and Natalie with today's highlights.
You might see a couple of different things listed on the calendar for today. Both Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day are listed as today's holiday. That's because there is a growing interest in changing the reason for our celebration.
Columbus Day is a holiday when we remember an explorer from Portugal and Italy named Christopher Columbus. A long time ago, he sailed across the vast ocean and discovered new lands.
But imagine if one day someone came to your house and said they discovered it, like finders keepers, and then started living there as if it was their house. That's how many Indigenous people feel Christopher Columbus acted when he discovered the Americas.
Indigenous is a word we use to talk about people when have been living in a certain place for a very, very long time. These are the very first people to call a place their home. They are like the original or first inhabitants of that area.
Traditionally, on Columbus Day, we celebrate his adventure and the very first time he set foot in the Americas in 1492. But it isn't correct to call America a new land. There were already lots of nations, lots of people already living here.
Popular opinion is changed how we think about Columbus Day, and instead of celebrating someone who came to the Americas from somewhere else. People are thinking more about indigenous people who have lived here for thousands of years.
People aren't ready to quit celebrating Columbus Day altogether, but many places are celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day alongside or instead of Columbus Day to create the native or indigenous people who have lived in the Americas for thousands of years.
So Indigenous Peoples Day is a day to learn about, appreciate, and celebrate wonderful cultures and histories of indigenous people who have made the Americas their home for countless generations.
You can celebrate by learning more about the many indigenous nations in America and learning more about Christopher Columbus's journey to the Americas. Learn more about both ideas by reading books. Miss L has lots of books on these subjects in the library.
And now to Emma Kate with today's weather.
Good morning, I'm Meredith with today's weather. Today's weather will be a high of 76 and a low of 57. Mostly sunny with a 17% chance of rain. Now to Henry with today's pledge.
I'm Henry. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now remain please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning. I'm Emma with today's birthdays. Today we have one birthday, Dominic F. and 5J. Come to the library to get your birthday pencil and go to the computer lab to get your birthday surprise.
Thank you for watching ONN. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Greta. Have a great day.